Konnichiwa minasan, Max desu.
Sushi desu. Watashi tashi no shano e yukuso.
Welcome to our channel, and today we have an amazing video of 51 photos that prove that Japan is not like any other country.
Yes.
Let's get started.
それでは行きましょう。
Japanese team leave a spotless locker room with a thank you note in Russian despite their heartbreaking 2-3 defeat to Belgium. Wow. Japan has always been
Polite.
yes, like this. A hotel in Tokyo has a reception desk that is run by robot dinosaur.
Dinosaur. Oh my
Really?
God. The kid were loving
Wait,
it.
look. Oh wow, is that AI?
Huh?
This fountain in Kanawaza, Japan display the time. It's a fountain.
3:56.
This handwriting letter in received from a mail order in Amazon. Thank you for purchasing this time. Do you know? Whoa, they made their hand letter on a paper sheet
Yeah.
to thank the person. This is so Japanese. That the tradition with the modern technology. Tomodachi Import Shop, Japan. Wow,
Amazing.
hand letter.
I love this.
This-
and the bird.
Yeah, the origami. The most organized luggage pickup you'll ever see. All the upright with handle facing outward for easy pickup. this would never happen in
Yeah,
Thailand or Canada.
A little thing they still care
Yes. This sign in Japan shows the proper seating etiquette.
about it.
Whoa. On the toilet?
Nice.
is this necessary? I don't know. Do people really don't know how to pee?
Sometimes.
Went into a police booth in Tokyo to get direction to a place. The officer made up a detailed and drawn map to make sure I found it. Oh my god.
Wow.
Really? Now, this would not happen in Canada for sure. Rice paddy art is an art form originally in Japan where people plant rice of various type and color to create image of a paddy field.
Oh.
Whoa. Wow. I would not guess. This is so pretty. In Japan, beginner drive use a Shoshisha mark, green and yellow V-shaped symbol that new driver in Japan must display on their car. Oh, so you know it's a new driver with this, the little sign.
Okay, that's nice.
And for the old people also, they have a sign also.
Amazing.
That's smart. That's really smart actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one for the elderly driver, the yellow sign. Wow, this is smart. Unattended grocery store, just pick what you want and leave the money in the jar.
Yeah, we saw this.
We saw this in another video. This in Canada would not work and perhaps not in Thailand, but Japan is so safe that they have this. Sticker that was on my package from Japan. Dear delivery person, thanks for your delivery. This is a package delivered to an important person and is looking forward for his arrival.
Wow.
This
First
is
impression.
the next level like service.
Yeah,
It's
so cute.
It's unlike any other country. The Japanese eBay seller I bought this PS3 game from also sent me a Japanese tea bag with it.
Erase it.
She loves tea. That would be a good gift to give
Oh my
to Suji.
God.
The fire escape for this building is a slide. Oh,
Oh, that's nice. It's easy and quick.
that's a good idea.
Yes.
Wow, why not more? They don't have this anywhere else. This tank style stairs dolly in Japan. Tank style stair? Wait, am I missing something?
Tank style
what is it?
stair.
I don't understand.
Dolly. Tank style.
I don't understand this one. A tiny pocket in my back of train seat to put your train ticket in, so when the conductor come round, it's a pocket. You can put your train slip inside. That's clever also.
Amazing.
But I would be afraid to lose it.
Maybe in my pocket it's gonna be.
Bus driver holding an umbrella so that you don't get wet while opening yours.
Wow.
This is the kind of thing that they would have in Thailand, right? Also,
Yo. Just some.
the seat pattern on the train in Japan tell you where priority seating is. Oh, some seats are probably reserved for like if people are older or thing like this. Japan highest bridge height is compared to Godzilla.
Ah.
Oh, to compare the size. Wow,
Yeah.
that bridge is huge. Real life Mario Kart racing in Tokyo traffic. I've seen people make prank video like this.
Yeah.
But I have not seen done like this. Antibacterial handrail in Tokyo Metro escalator. Please hold on to the handrail. Oh. So
nice.
it's so clean.
Yeah.
If you do. Japan is a rapidly aging population and is running out of workers to take care of the elders. They are solving this problem with robots. One of them, Robert, is able to lift a person and transfer him to a wheelchair.
Oh my
God.
I want that.
Really? Oh, Japan is so advanced, again, when it comes to that. It's a good idea, actually. That's why robots are so important for the future, for
Little
things like
bear.
this.
Oh my
Elderly often feel very alone, right? Lonely.
Yeah.
Sheet of paper the Japanese train give to rider to excuse the tardiness or to indicate the date and how late the train was. Wow, so you can give to your boss and say, see, I'm late because of the train. That's next level.
That makes sense.
Yeah. This coffee shop in Tokyo clearly marks each customer's space as at the counter. Oh, with the line to tell.
Oh my god.
Wow, this is so neat.
When you go to Japan, you need to...
A train
be
station in
polite.
Japan had planned to close but noticed that a student was the only one using it for her to keep the station running until she graduated from school. So she's from a very rural area in Hokkaido. Oh my god. What, making emotional? The Japanese national team left their changing room spotless after their historic World Cup win. Oh, yeah, of course. Japan's cleanliness is crazy. Okay, baby. She's still sad at the train. What happened when a train ticket machine ran out of change in Tokyo?
What happened?
I don't know. Are you going to tell us what happened? Well, did you use a card? Lizard pencil sharpener. When you sharpen a pen, it turns into a frilled lizard.
What?
Huh? Wait, on the left.
This is
Wait,
scary.
Japanese vending machine adapt to the surrounding. It's made of wood in the middle of nowhere. Oh, wow. I've never seen the machine. There, my boss. Thank you for my 2 week off. A Japan fan of the World Cup. Finally, yes, some time off. Japanese child actress Mana Ashida was embarrassed she couldn't pronounce Guillermo del Toro name, so he gave her special permission to call him Totoro-san. My neighbor, like the animation movie.
My neighbor Totoro?
Oh, because Totoro also is huge in the movie. After winning the match, the Japanese fans started cleaning the stadium. Wow.
Oh my god.
This is part of the culture of Japan. That's why people do that. Kano Jigoro, the legendary founder of judo, despite being a smaller man, he could toss large men with ease, but only after persistent studying and practice. On his deathbed, he asked that he was buried in a white belt instead of a black belt. He wanted to be remembered as a learner, not a master.
Oh.
Kushi Sabishi, when you're not hungry but eat because your mouth is lonely. What?
What the heck?
What is that? Wait.
Kushi Sabishi?
Keeping the same price for 25 years. Wait, what? I don't understand this picture. Do you understand?
No.
I don't understand. Japanese ice cream manufacturer Akaji Gnugyo once made a 60-second commercial publicly apologizing for having to raise the price of the popsicle for the first time in 25 years. The commercial, in which the president of the company as well as the staff bowed to the viewer, ensured the remorse. Whoa. They had to put the price up by 10 yen. Whoa. You will never see people apologizing in America for that.
Yeah,
It's a good
sometimes you
thing.
not even notice here.
Yeah.
The price is up.
Yeah, pricing up and they try to hide from you. Born in Japan, 1751 and died in July 7 as a grand old age of 226 years old. The oldest koi fish ever.
What?
226 years old for that fish.
Do they still have this fish?
Koi,
these
I think
days?
so. In the 50-plus year history of the Japanese bullet train, carrying over 5.2 billion passengers, there was not been a single passenger fatally or injured. Wow. Security, safety. Japan. This is crazy. Nothing. And this can go super fast too. In Japan, doctor would prescribe forest therapy to treat depression and anxiety. The sense of the tree increased activity of the natural killer cell. Wow. So the scent of the forest, it's like a medicine kind of for your stress. It makes you like, I have never heard of that.
Yeah, that why, like in some religion thing like that, people practicing.
Oh. A Japanese diver has been entrusted to oversee one of Japan's Shinto shrine that is located beneath the surface of Tateyaba Bay. What is that animal?
It's a llama? Dolphin? But something kind of dolphin, I don't really remember.
Some of the Kit Kat flavor in Japan. Oh my god. What is those flavor?
Kit Kat.
Orange,
Green tea,
vanilla,
matcha.
green tea. The Japanese team even left a thank you note in Japanese and Arabic. Oh, was it during the World Cup? or something. The soccer.
Oh, what?
Shiba butt curry.
I'm not gonna eat that. Oh my god.
Takiko Nakano, the last female samurai, class warrior, born in 1847. She died during the Boshin War in 1868, Japanese Civil War, aged 21 years old.
Oh my god.
Whoa, the last female. I didn't even know they had female. There's a train station in the middle of nowhere in Japan, with no entrance or exit. This station is called Shiromereashi, and it is only accessible to passengers who are passing through by train. The exit so a passenger can step off and admire the view of the Nishiki River. So there's a station, but you can just go out to check. You cannot. There's no entrance and everything. It's just a train that can access that place. Wow, it's interesting. Nara Dare in Japan. What? Wait, are they all in the same location?
Yeah.
Nara
Right.
Dare. The construction of the temporary road Fukui City. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh,
He
landslide?
wanted to make it. No, he wanted to make a road, but he
Oh.
could not make a road because of the dirt. So he just made the road on the side. Yeah.
Seriously.
The Japanese lantern plant, also known as the Chinese lantern or winter shiri, is a popular symbol of life within death. It blooms in the winter, but when it dries up in the spring, the skin crumbles away, revealing the red fruit that live inside the skeleton. Wow.
so
And in the
nice.
dark, does it glow or something?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I think so, right? Whoa.
Wow.
Wow. Amazing.
You need to preserve this a lot.
Yeah.
Do we have it here?
Mirror selfie.
Oh my god.
Wait, do you understand this image?
They are taking a picture from
Oh.
the mirror.
Oh.
They are taking
Neko Kandre meeting on. Oh, the
the
cat.
cat. Oh.
These roads are in Hokkaido, Wakayama, in Gina region of Japan, and all play different tune. Oh, you pass your car and you can hear something when you pass. Tung, tung. Does it
Amazing.
work? Does it really work? Flying over Mount Fuji. Oh my god, amazing. I saw a video when there's a restaurant that you can see Mount Fuji from when you go to that restaurant. Staff for Japan Airline in Vietnam, boat passenger as flight was delayed because of storm. Oh my god. Well, at least, yeah. I mean, it's never the fault of the flight attendant, right? The flight, they get a lot of crap. There are 5 temples in Kyoto, Japan that have blood-stained ceiling. The ceiling are made from the floodboard of Fushimi Castle, where Tori Motarada and his remaining 380 samurai warrior killed themselves in 1600 after a long hold-off against an army of 40,000. No, I think they died. I don't think they killed themselves. I think it's the word. Wow, yeah, you can see it. They did not move. They did not move anything from that.
Oh my god, this is gonna be creepy.
Yeah. You know you're living in Tokyo too long when a Gargantuan Gandu-esque robot on the back of a large truck. That's a big robot in the truck. I didn't see at first. I thought it was like trash.
Gargan.
A traditional Japanese rite of passage, festival day for 3 7-year-old girls, 5 years old, sometimes 3 years old, held annually on November 15. Oh, she's walking in the traditional attire over, what is that thing? She's early 1900 real hair of a geisha before styling.
That's
Whoa.
long and pretty.
The bottom has something going out of it. Winter is coming. Is that Mount Fuji again?
Yeah, right?
How do we call those little shrine here? The little red thing like this. Don't
Yeah, there's
remember.
a Japanese thing.
This Japanese 12th century koi sword made during the Heian period, discovered in the attic repository of the Kazuga Taisha. It is one of the oldest samurai swords in existence, likely the heirloom of a samurai family passed down through the century. Wow, it still exists like 1,000 years old sword. Kouki. I think Kouki, is it a city? Oh, Ashioji, Tokyo. Wow, this looks like a roller coaster, but it's a car.
Yeah.
Imagine that you need to go to take that every day.
True. Oh my god.
Ice
it's nice.
candy with the thing on it.
Yeah.
What is it called again? The shrine?
Oh, the Shredder Castle thing.
Ramen expert dinner.
Oh wow.
Wait, do you understand?
I think
You
they
twist it?
Yeah.
Pikachu
They
off to work is a busy mascot in Japan. Japan, only in Japan
yeah,
you see this.
they probably have everywhere.
Wow, Tateyama Kurobe Alpine Route, rising over 3,000 meters above sea level. Mr. Tate is one of Japan's highest mountain. Wow, what happened when it fall?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, is it safe? This looks crazy.
True.
The island and deers are so beautiful. Ah, see again those little things behind. It looked like a samurai hat, right? They make that structure.
They have everywhere.
Yes, she's the same person. Yu Sasuke, Japanese freestyle wrestler. Whoa. She's so fit. In Tokyo, a bicycle is faster than a car for most trips of less than 50 minutes. Wow, the traffic is insane.
Yeah. That's why people walk a lot.
Oh my God, yeah. The second Japanese embassy to Europe was called the Ikeda Mission, was sent on February 6, 1864 by the Tokugawa shogunate. Ikeda Nagaoki was the head of the mission. Whoa.
Oh, they are walking.
Yeah. A temple covered in ash from the Ontak volcanic eruption in Japan. A temple covered in ash. Wow, but it kind of gives a beautiful art scene, right? It's so artsy. Japan optical fiber. Wait.
Oh?
Wait, what is the optical fiber? Do you understand?
Wait, that's
All I
a
see-
sushi inside sushi.
Wait, all I see is... Oh! Okay, I didn't see that. I just see one big sushi at first. So there's sushi inside sushi?
Yeah.
I'm confused. I'm so confused. Totori Sand Dunes at a height of 9 miles, less than 1.5 mile wide. Is it the largest sand dune in Japan?
Sandun. Be careful.
Oh,
Sandun.
finish. That was amazing. Thank you so much for the amazing suggestion. Please let us know what should we react to next.
Yeah.
Mata, ueshimasho.
Mata wa shimashou.
Matane.